Right now at 11, we have all the highlights from UT's home opener in Neyland. Those moments from their win against Austin Peay coming up.
And we've seen a good bit of showers move into the area, but now we're seeing some mostly calm conditions as we get into the nighttime hours. I'll let you know what to expect as we get through the rest of tonight as we finish up this rain and what's coming up to end out the weekend.
Then we take a look at a day of fellowship for veterans, hear how the wars shape their lives and what they want to see from future generations.
10 News in High Definition is sponsored by Rusty Wallace Automotive Group. 10 News on WBIR starts now.
Hello and thanks for watching the 10 News Night Beat. I'm Caitlin Keenahan. It's football time in Tennessee, and this is a look at the Vol Walk before Tennessee took to Neyland Stadium to play Austin Peay. This was a sold-out game, and the Vols were victorious for the second week in a row. Karthik Venkatraman joins us from Neyland Stadium after the Vols win for the home opener. Hey, Karthik.
Hey, Caitlin, how's it going? We'll talk a little more about that offense coming up later in the show, Caitlin.
Well, we look forward to it, Karthik. Thank you so much. It was a bit of a rainy day today across East Tennessee. We know that because the game got pushed back a little bit. We are joined by meteorologist Tavian Whitehurst. Tavian, what are we looking for in those overnight to morning hours?
Well, Caitlin, we are generally going to see some calming conditions as we get into the rest of tonight. Rainfall so far, again, has mainly stuck in that eastern area, Caitlin, but I'll be able to talk a little bit more about the rest of the forecast a bit later on in the show.
Well, Tavian, thank you so much.
Yeah.
New tonight, an arrest has been made in the murder investigation of a 63-year-old Blount County woman. Yesterday afternoon, sheriff's deputies were called to a home on Samples Road in Louisville, and when they got to the scene, they found the body of a woman. 25-year-old Zachary Justin Hayes was arrested for his connection to the murder and a burglary. He was arrested around 7 o'clock this evening. New at 10, Anderson County gathers for local veterans to honor at their service. At their regular appreciation breakfast, they recognize them and their families. 10 News reporter Krista Lucas shares their wisdom and their worries for America.
A bunch of heroes gather in Anderson County for breakfast. Krista Lucas.
Well, Special Olympic athletes were in Knoxville today showing off their skills. This is part of the East Tennessee Regional Flag Football Invitational. Organizers say it's a great way for athletes to build bonds with each other and build up their skills. Tennessee football won their home opener against Austin Peay today, but it wasn't pretty in the first half. Karthik Venkatraman tells us about the offense's struggles today.
Back to you, Caitlin.
Great, Karthik, thank you so much. We look forward to it. Turning back now to the forecast, Tavian, we're expecting some more rain this week and a bit of a cool down, which honestly is quite needed.
Oh, I am so unreasonably excited for this, Caitlin. This summer there's definitely a lot to be excited about, Caitlin.
I like that we're getting to those fall temperatures, Tavian. I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, bring on the fall.
Well, here are the top stories that you all clicked on the most this week for your weekly recap. Number one, Kentucky prosecutors are planning to seek the death penalty against Erica Lawson, who is the woman that is accused of murdering her 17-month-old daughter, Alina. Commonwealth's attorney Lisa Fugit filed notice Tuesday in the Bell County Circuit Court. The indictment alleges Lawson failed to help Alina when she was unable to breathe. It also accuses Lawson of abusing her and using drugs. She was indicted last month in Bell County. Second, we now know the name of the man who died after a multi-county law enforcement chase. The TBI identified the man as 40-year-old James Jackson. He died of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. He led police on a multi-county chase that started just after noon yesterday near Carnes, and it went into Anderson County, came back to Knox County, and ended along the Highway 321 in Loudoun County when Jackson's vehicle got stuck in it. Coming up, in sports, Vol defense has shown their strengths the past 2 games, and after the break, our sports team is back to break it down. Tennessee football will look to be sharper the rest of the season after some struggles in their home opener against Austin Peay. Joining us now, our sports team, Karthik Venkatraman and Frank DeLuca out in Neyland Stadium. Guys, what did you see from the Vols tonight?
All right, Caitlin, we'll send things back to you all. We'll hope the Vols play better in their next game against Florida.
Well, hopefully so. Karthik, Frank, thank you so much. We will be back after the break. Tonight, the Queen of Tennessee added another piece of hardware to her already huge collection. She visited Dollywood to accept it. Dolly won the Golden Ticket Legend Award along with her two amusement park business partners, Jack and Pete, who helped her open Dollywood back in the 1980s. This is the third year the park has hosted the award ceremony, and Dolly says she is always honored to welcome people to a place that she loves so much.
They called us legends, but you know, what's legendary in these parts is the Great Smoky Mountains. And we're just so thankful to have all the people that come from all over the country, all over the world really, to celebrate the Smoky Mountains. And I'm so proud to have a place here.
Dollywood also walked away from that award show with 5 top honors, including Best Park and Best Guest Experience. Go, Lucky! Whoa, talk about taking a dip. The Arnstein Jewish Community Center held their second annual Pooch Plunge fundraiser. Both humans and furry friends enjoyed the pool one last time before it closed for the season. The event raises funds for local Summer League swim team and the Smokin' Salmons, and a part of the funds raised also goes to local dog rescue Adopt a Golden. Oh, they are so cute.
Oh, it's everything. The dedication.
I love it so much. Well, Tavian, before we head out for the night, what can folks expect as they're heading into their Sunday morning?
Yeah, so we're still looking at a couple of showers right now. Those are generally going to continue to weaken and fade as we get in the rest of the night, especially as we get closer to even crossing midnight. So again, these storms just going to move their way off into the north. We'll see some quieter conditions as we get into your Sunday morning. This model in particular shows a couple of earlier showers, but we're mostly not expecting shower activity to pick up until we get into the height of the afternoon. Think conditions pretty similar to what we saw today. Now, lows tonight going to work their way pretty cool, getting down into the lower to middle 60s, so somewhat cooler than some of the nights that we have been seeing recently. And something else to keep in mind along with that is going to be very low visibility. Patchy fog developing in some places, especially where we saw that rainfall, because we get calm night conditions plus a fresh, moist ground. Those two are going to come together and make some fog as we get further into some of the overnight hours. But here's that 7-day forecast. Me and Caitlin were telling you about it earlier. There's a lot to be excited about. Still seeing that rainfall on your Sunday, but maintaining lower 80s for a while. Front coming on your Tuesday night into your Wednesday, and then 70s. Amazing.
I love those 70s the back half of the week. It's going to be so nice, guys.
I need it so bad.
Well, thank you so much for watching. News continues tomorrow morning at 6.